Hello, hope you are doing good. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make a chef website. The website builder that we'll be using is Wix. The reason why I recommend Wix is because you can get started for free and it is also beginner friendly. To sign up on Wix, all you'll need to do is go onto wix.com. Then from there you can sign up using your email address and you are going to create a password. You don't need a credit card or anything like that to sign up. Once you are finished signing up, you are going to be redirected to a dashboard like this, and I want you to tap on Create New Site in the top right hand corner. After you have tapped on Create New Site, you will be redirected to this page. And all you'll need to do on the search bar right here, you're going to type in chef. Then I want you to tap on chef right here. And if you would like to open a chef restaurant website, you can do that. But you can tap on chef, then you'll tap on next. Once you have tapped on next, from here you're going to enter your restaurant name. So let's say mine is called Simple. Then I'm going to tap on next. After you have done that, you're going to be redirected to this page. And on this page, you'll be able to choose the plugins that you would want on your website. So first, you're going to need the restaurant menus plugin. And then you can also have the booking plugin. So you'll be able to let clients schedule when they would like to come. And then you can scroll down. If you like to sell stuff on your website, you can tap on online store. And also if you would like to do RSVPs, you can do that by simply tapping right here if you are going to offer events. You can also add your Instagram feed by tapping on Instagram. So you can scroll down and you can select whichever app you want. And I think this is a good option. Table reservations, you could tap right there. If you also offer takeout, you can tap on food orders right here. Once you are finished, you are going to tap on next at the bottom of the page. Once you have tapped on next, you are going to be redirected to a new page. And from here, I want you to tap right where you see begin with a template. After tapping on begin with a template, you are going to be redirected to this page. And this is one of the main reasons why I recommend Wix. As you can see, they offer numerous beautiful looking templates that you can use for completely free. And with these templates, you'll be able to create a professional looking website in no time, even as a complete beginner. So all you need to do is scroll down and you have numerous pages of templates that you can choose from. Once you have found one to your liking that matches the theme that you would like your website to have and the type of look that you'd want your website to have, all you have to do is simply tap on edit. Then after tapping on edit, you're going to give the AI a few seconds meanwhile it compiles your website. Once it loads up, you'll see this pop up right here. And with this AI feature, you'll be able to create content for your website quite easily. All you'll need to do is fill in some basic descriptive information. Once you have typed it in this box right here, all you'll need to do is tap on Create Site Text, and the AI will automatically fill your site with content. But at this time, I won't use that feature, so I'm going to tap on the X. Then I want you to go over to the top right hand corner, and you're going to tap right where you see 50%. And this is how our website looks at the moment. As you can see right here, you can see the menu option at the top right here. So these are the different pages that are currently on our website. And by scrolling down, you can see the background image. By the way, if you would like to change that image or you would like to change the text, you can do that quite easily. All you'll need to do is hover over the section that you would like to change, whether it is the header section. Once you have hovered over a section, you're going to see quick edit. You can tap on that and you can change any section. So let's say, for example, you'd like to change the background image. You could tap on quick edit. Then you will see strip background. You could tap on change. If you would like to change the title, you can do that right here. You can also change the text right here. You can also change the button if you want. And if you would like to change the page that the button redirects to, you can simply tap on the link icon. Then you'll see the page that it goes to. At the moment, it goes to the portfolio page. If you would like to change the page, you are going to tap right where you see portfolio. Then you can see the pages that are currently on our website. And from there, you could select the page that you would like it to go to, or you could add a new page. So that's it with the pages right there. So let's tap on done, and I can continue showing you how to edit your new website. Another thing that you can also do, if you would like to add anything to your website, all you'll need to do is go over to the top left hand corner, tap on the plus right where you see add elements, and from there, if you would like to add text, you can do that. If you would like to add an image, you can do that. If you want to add buttons, for example PayPal buttons, any type of button overall, you can do that. If you would like to add anything, whether it is a hover box, you can also do that. As I said, Wix is quite beginner friendly, so you'll find all of the features that you'll need to add anything in the add elements section. Now that we have done that, let's start editing our different pages. First, you're going to go over to the left hand menu option, and you're going to tap on the third icon that says pages and menu. Once you have tapped on that, you're going to see all of the pages that are currently on your website. If you would like to add a new page, you're going to tap on the plus right there to add pages. Another thing that you can also do to edit a page, all you'll need to do is tap on the page from this section. Once you have done that, you're going to be redirected to this section right here, which is the page. And again, you can use the add elements option in the top left hand corner to make any changes. And if you would like to change something like an image again, all you have to do is hover over that section to change it. Now that we have done all of this, I'm going to be showing you how to upload your menu or how to change the menu option. First, you'll need to save this, so we're going to tap on save. Then you can type in the site name that you would want. So we are going to do that right here. So let me type in the site name. So I'll name this simple R. Then I'm going to tap on save and continue. Once it has been saved, you are going to go over to the left hand menu option. So let me do that real quick. And you are going to see the option settings. You are going to hover over settings, and from there, once we have done that and it is saved, you are going to go over to the top left hand menu option, and you are going to hover over site. And from there, all I want you to do now, you are going to go to my dashboard. So let's do that real quick. So the first thing you want to do is go over to the left hand menu option. You are going to hover over restaurants. Then from there, you can select menus. Once you have tapped on menus, you'll be redirected to this dashboard. And now you can add your menu. So you can see a sample menu right here. So if I were to tap on it, you'll be able to view their sample menu. So you can see the starters and the main dish, as you can see right here. For example, if I were to tap on the starters, you can see how the menu looks right here. So this is how the menu looks at the moment. To add your menu, all you'll need to do, let's go back. So we're going to go back right here. All you'll need to do is tap on the plus right here to add your menu, or you can tap on add new menu in the top right hand corner. From there, you can add the menu name and description. Then you'll tap on add, and you'll be able to add the images that you want. Once you have done that, you can also tap on table reservations from the left hand menu option. And from there, you'll be able to view any reservations that customers have made. All you'll need to do now is set up your business location. And to do that, you'll tap on business info. Once you have tapped on business info, you'll be redirected to this dashboard. You can add your company logo right there. You can also add a short description. And by scrolling down, you can enter the location of your restaurant. So you can add your location right there. You can also add a contact email and a contact phone number, and you can add your opening and closing time right there. After you have done all of that, so customers will now be able to make reservations, I want you to go over to the left-hand menu option again, hover over billing and payments, and from there you're going to tap on payments. After tapping on payments, you'll now be able to set up the different payment options that you would like to offer on your website. So you're going to tap on manage payment methods, and from here we'll be able to incorporate PayPal and different payment methods on our website. So all you'll need to do is tap on connect right beside PayPal. You can also connect TiloPay, and then by scrolling down you could tap on see more payment methods, and you can activate numerous payment methods as you can see right there. Once you have done all of that, you're going to go over to the left hand menu option again, tap on home. Once you have tapped on home, what I want you to do is tap right where you see design site in the top right hand corner. And once you have tapped on design site, you're going to automatically open the website editor again, as you can see right here. And once it loads up, what I want you to do in the top right hand corner, you are going to see the option to preview, and you're also going to see the option to publish your site, better yet. And what I want you to do, you can tap on preview at first, and you can see if the site is to your liking. Once everything is to your liking, you're going to tap on publish, and by tapping on publish, your site will now be live. And that means that persons will be able to search for your website, and they'll be able to view your menu, they'll be able to book reservations, and so on. So in the top right hand corner, you're going to see it any second right now. You will see the option to tap on publish, as I said. You can do that. And if I were to tap on preview, you'd be able to see how the finished product of my website looks. So let me do that real quick by tapping on preview. You can see right here, this is how it looks at the moment. And again, this is completely free. This is not a trial period. Your website will be up and running free forever. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you found it helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe.